What's going on, folks, and welcome to another one of my creature design videos here on the channel for my Kulgurath series. For those of you who are new here, I've been working on my own personal fantasy IP for a while now, and in this video I'll be showing you a concept for an ancient and almighty beast known as the Eldenwyrm. Just to give a little background and lore for this colossal creature, my idea here is that it is the progenitor of all draconic species that inhabit the world of Kulgurath. So your dragons, wyverns, worms, drakes, dinosaurs, etc. all stem from this ancient being. Now in the current day of Kulgurath, the Eldenwyrm is viewed as a myth from a bygone era with very little known about it. There are some ancient texts and scriptures that mention it, but most consider these to just be legends, as no living being has ever seen any sort of hard evidence of its existence. Now, I've had this creature planned out for a while now, and actually, if we pull up the world map of Kulgurath, if you look over here on the continent of Arathia, you might have noticed this incredibly large river that cuts through the region and ends at this massive lake. But this is no ordinary river and lake. The river is actually a massive canyon, and the lake itself is known as the Eldenwyrm's cradle. According to legends, the Eldenwyrm was said to spawn from the deepest of the ocean's depths, and with its massive size and power, it cut through the land itself, forming the massive river canyon and lake, where it then settled and slumbered for eternity. So imagine something like the Grand Canyon, but even wider and filled with the flow of ocean water into the river systems and lakes. But, like I said, this is all just myth according to the peoples of Kulgurath, so no one can say for certain if any of this is real. But what even is reality? Are any of you real? Am I real? What even is life? What is our purpose? What is...
Boss, you're going off script here.
Oh yeah, of course, my bad, you're right. Got cut up there for a second, you know, I just kind of wander sometimes.
No worries, boss.
Anyways, so let's talk about the design process that went into the Eldenwyrm here. Since I wanted to make an ancient looking creature, I wanted to make it almost look like it's fossilized in a sense. And for me, the most iconic symbol for fossils is the ammonite fossil. There's just something about that armored spiral shell that I really love. So I pulled up some references of them and incorporated that sort of texture and spiral shape throughout the Eldenwyrm's design. My main focus with almost any creature I design is to really make sure the head and face look good, and the rest of the body design comes secondary. So you'll see I sketched up multiple iterations until I finally landed upon what I felt really conveyed the vibes I was going for. To really tie in that feel of this creature being super ancient, I felt like just getting rid of any sort of eyes or expressiveness would really work well here. I wanted it to feel almost alien-like or otherworldly in a sense. I didn't want it to feel like it's some normal creature that abides by your laws of nature, but instead some sort of ancient godlike being. And for the color palette, I again wanted to keep that fossil vibe, so I used the ammonite photo reference to pull from and get those really muted white with like just some slight bluish green hues to it. This again helps give it that otherworldly feeling where you don't get any sense of warmth coming from it. And you'll see with the armored plating I incorporated that spiral shape throughout it as well, and its lower jaw in particular I really wanted to make stand out, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Also, for all my Kulgurath creature designs that I've been doing, I've been using a particular art style, but I decided to make some slight adjustments because after a while I just get bored doing the same thing over and over again. So this time around I tweaked it to give it a little bit more of that painted look. But other than that, I don't really have much more to blabber on about here, so I'll leave y'all with the rest of the time-lapse recording before we wrap this whole thing up. So I'll see you in a few. And here we have the completed design for the Eldenwyrm. Let me know what y'all think about this colossal creature in the comments down below. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you like my content and want to see more of it. I definitely have some more plans to show y'all specific beings like this that inhabit the world of Kulgurath, such as like old gods and things like that, so you can look forward to that in the future. I also have memberships available on the channel here for any of y'all who want to show some extra support for my work, as well as giving you access to all my drawing live streams that I do here. If you have any business inquiries or you're interested in commissions, be sure to shoot me an email, which is provided in the description box down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.